When I think about Russell Wilson and how everybody's kind of getting behind him, this, that, and the other, I'm not necessarily one of those people. I don't really care what Russell Wilson does this year. I understand he's a rental. I mean, really, when you break it down, all we are with Russell Wilson is like the old school Redskins with like Mark Brunell, Alex Smith, Donovan McNabb, and Jeff George. I mean, that's basically what we're comparable to with Russell Wilson at quarterback. But, you know, Redskins fans used to come out here and just talk some crazy shit back in the day when they had these old veteran quarterbacks that didn't amount to a damn thing. And I feel like a lot of people in this fan base, the Giants fan base right now, are kind of buying into this crap, doing the same damn thing they used to do. I want to see Jackson Dart get in there, and I want to see if he's actually worth what we traded to get him. Because when you really break down the Jackson Dart situation, yeah, in a perfect world, you want him to sit, you want him to get as much time as he possibly can to learn. But in all actuality, man, as a franchise yourself and as a football team, you have to figure out if you actually have a prospect worth developing, or you're sitting here trying to develop a turd in a punch bowl, pretty much, and you're just wasting your time. This is the NFL that we're in today. You don't get time to sit on the sidelines, especially if you're a first-round pick. If you're worth your weight in salt and you deserve to be a first-round pick, at some point in your first season, you should be somewhat ready to go. You saw what Sean Payton did with Bo Nix last year. If Brian Daboll is this big quarterback guru that everybody claims him to be, there's no reason why he shouldn't be able to get Jackson Dart ready to go and be able to play this season. And again, I completely understand everybody's thinking behind letting him sit and letting him develop this, that, and the other. But at the same time, who really knows if he's worth actually developing in the first place? Because again, this is a weak quarterback class that we traded up into the first round to get this guy. This isn't a highly talented prospect that people have been waiting for years to come out of the college ranks. This is a guy that was pushed up the draft because the talent there at that position was extremely limited to begin with. And you had two people in Brian Daboll and Joe Shane whose asses are on the line. Maybe not this year, maybe next year. Could be this year. Who knows? But they didn't necessarily like the rest of the talent that was left in the draft. Obviously, they didn't like Shedeur Sanders. So they saw Jackson Dart and they're like, well, hell, might not ever get this opportunity again. We better take this guy that we somewhat like. I don't think Brian Daboll is like head over heels with Jackson Dart. I think if you put a lot of different quarterback prospects out there, I'm not necessarily going to name any names, but if he had a chance to take one of those guys, like if there was a group of 10 quarterbacks that were young quarterbacks that he could potentially take, that he got to choose from personally, I don't know if you could sit there and tell me that Jackson Dart would be one of his top 3. I just think he liked him over the rest of the quarterback prospects that were available in that specific draft, in the 2025 draft. And I hate bringing up Shedeur Sanders' name anymore because obviously he's not a part of this team. He's on the Cleveland Browns. Yeah, he's made some mistakes with the speeding tickets. Yeah, at least Jackson Dart's not going out and doing that stupid shit. There's no excuse for anything like that. Especially with all the issues that the NFL has had with speeding just from players getting in accidents, killing people, this, that, and the other. That shit should not be taking place. And I hear assholes like LaShawn McCoy going out there and talking about, well, he's just a young kid, just trying to test out the car. And that's a freaking eagle for you right there, saying some stupid shit like that. You know how many dumbasses I see out here on the freaking road every day driving around like a complete moron, putting other people's lives at risk without a care in the world about it? And I'm just like, what the hell's the matter with you? What the hell is the matter with you? And I can't stand people that speed around and just drive like a complete dick. And I'm a Shedeur Sanders fan, but I can't stand behind that. Can't do it.